Welcome, iMacros fans, to another episode of At Whim, automating the web with iMacros. Well, I was not planning on making a video so soon after my last video, which was just about a week ago. And if you haven't already seen that video, I'd suggest I'll go ahead and link to it up here, that you take a look at that video, because really the whole purpose, the whole theme of that video was to contemplate what's been going on with iMacros lately and kind of really ask the question of, is iMacros dying? Well, I wasn't expecting a definitive answer to that question so soon, but literally like a day or two after that video went live, the following email went out to iMacros customers. And it says, "Dear iMacros customer, we are writing to inform you that Progress will be officially discontinuing the Progress iMacros product with a planned end of life or EOL date of November 30th, 2023. So just a little over a year from now. You are receiving this notification because you are a Progress iMacros customer. What does this mean? Moving forward, Progress will no longer enhance the product and will only provide critical fixes as needed until the EOL date. We will honor all service agreements through the existing term, except for those contracts that go beyond the EOL date. Customers with service agreements that go beyond the EOL date will be contacted separately to discuss their options and next steps. We will continue to offer service agreement renewals that do not exceed the EOL date. What are your next steps?" Well, aside from freaking out, please remain on the lookout for more communications from Progress in the coming months, as more information will be made readily available to assist you as you prepare your transition plans. If you have additional questions, please email iMacros inquiries at progress.com. On behalf of Progress, thank you for your continued partnership and commitment. Sincerely, the Progress iMacros team. So in some ways, this comes as a bit of a surprise and a shock, and I have to be honest and say that in other ways, it's not totally unexpected either. It's just based on the amount of I was going to say progress, but it's more like the lack of progress we've seen with iMacros over the last couple of years. It's still disappointing nonetheless. And as I mentioned in a previous video, I've been an iMacros user for many years myself, actually over 12 years now. And so, yeah, it's a bit daunting to think of some of the challenges that will lie ahead in terms of migrating the many, many existing iMacros projects that I've worked on that will have to be, we can't abandon them altogether. So we're going to have to find some other solution for those projects. And that's going to be the challenge that lies ahead. Again, it's disappointing that Progress just has to kill iMacros outright, and that they couldn't find some alternative, some other buyer of the IP or open source, the source code, some other way to keep that product alive, because it really does stand above the rest of the crowd, if you ask me. I mean, there are plenty of other alternatives when it comes to web browser automation. But a lot of those tools are more focused towards your developer and your QA teams, right? It's more of a, it's not like the business friendly tool that iMacros tends to be, with a lot of those iMacros use cases of just, general data entry or getting data from the web. They tend to be more technically and development and programming oriented focused. So, yeah, I think iMacros separated itself from that crowd by being more user-friendly for just typical regular business users to, automate simple tasks. And when you did need to automate more complicated tasks, then you could get your hands dirty and obviously do a bit of scripting and pretty much accomplish any task that you needed with iMacros. So, yeah, I'm wondering, if there's an alternative that follows the same philosophy, we'll say, of iMacros and offers as many, features and and different ways to get various tasks done. That's one of the strengths of iMacros, was that you had, you could use it in different browsers, and you always had different recording modes to be able to, if one thing doesn't work, you can try something else. So yeah, let's see. It'll be interesting to see what comes of all of this, and whether you and I can envision a product that kind of checks all those boxes and is a good, viable alternative to iMacros. I think that is what we're going to have to. That's what we're going to have to pin our hopes on for now, and hopefully something good comes along, and I'll be here to share some of that insights, and hopefully get some insights from you in terms of what you think might be a good alternative to iMacros at this point. Hey, this is the iMacros Guru saying thanks for stopping by the channel and checking out the video. If you found this content useful, then stick around for more tips, tricks, and inside scoop on automating the web with iMacros.